Gemini, let's talk about Mercury retrograde. I have left a link in the comment section for the Mercury retrograde horoscope that I'm about to read to you guys, so you guys can refresh yourselves throughout the month and look it up throughout the month, because, okay. So Gemini, you must think in terms outside of the moment if you wish to survive fully intact during this retrograde. You cannot act on a whim. Listen to your intuition. Does not mean follow every gut reaction that you haven't first meditated on. Impulse is very different than intuition. Intuition is very subtle and it's gentle and it kind of caresses you, or sometimes it messes with your stomach. Okay. But that other shit, that be us, Gemini. That be us, okay? This is especially true in regards to your finances. You need to be saving as much as possible at the moment for what is to come ahead. Spending money frivolously on things that don't truly grant you happiness will be your downfall. Be careful. You don't need that item that will end up in the back of your closet amongst the other lost interests. Okay, you may be seeking to start a new relationship during this time, but this is not the best time to start a new commitment. This is largely because you haven't prioritized both what you need in a partner and what you are able to give to a partner. You need to deeply understand both before you proceed. Beware that people may be paying harsh criticism of Be aware that people may be paying harsh criticism of you during this time. Of you? Is that how that should be written? Okay. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion, but know that yours is the most important. Period. Okay. You are a growing thing, and there has never been any shame on change. All right, Gemini, what do you need to be focused on? Maybe I can go back and read that better than I did. You are the communicators, my dear Gemini. So what is going on with Gemini during this time? What do they need to be aware of the most during this Mercury retrograde? What do they need to be aware of? Take it slow, Gemini. Take it slow. You need to be aware of your temper during this time. Could also be a Leo in your life. Leo or a Sagittarius. Be aware of your temper, your tongue. Temper your communication, your actions. Be patient when you're communicating. You don't have to respond so quickly to things. You don't have to. People like when you pause. It builds anticipation. Pause. Take a minute to think about what it is that you want to say. Is it even necessary? Is what I'm about to say necessary? Will it even matter? Find your peaceful place. There's somebody who has a lot of anxiety when it comes to you or making an offer towards you. There's some things that have gone unaddressed. I feel like that may be the source of someone's anxiety. Could have something to do with the betrayal of someone looking at what they've done. Because you were always there, weren't you, Gemini? You were always there for this person. I feel like it was you. But now you're blocked off and you're looking at, well, what can I move forward to? I think you're looking at, maybe you're starting to broaden your horizons. While this person is, it's like, you know how people can do big shit to you, but they're actually really shy? But you know how to dish out some stuff. Somebody dished out some shit. But really, emotionally, they're very shy. Could be a Leo, the Sun card. But they have it's like they realize it now. They see it. They see clearly where they went wrong with the Justice card in the reverse on the bottom of the deck, honey. It's like the sun is shining down on this Ten of Swords, and they're looking at it, and they want to do something about it, and they might come to your house to do that. They may be deciding to do that. They know that it was because they know that it was something about keeping their emotions. It's like they didn't fight for it. They kept their emotions to themselves. This could be somebody who's very like rigid or strict, or like that lacks accountability. They also had options. They know why this thing crashed and burned. It was inevitable. It was inevitable. 7 of Swords, 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords, all the swords, honey. This person likes their freedom. But there's some stuff, like I said, maybe that you have not. This is you. I'm talking to a feminine energy. Why are you keeping yourself here, Gemini? This is something you should have looked at a long time ago. You've had a lot of signs. There have been a lot of signs that have come to you. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You've had the knowledge for a very long time of what you should do in this situation. You are the moon. You are your intuition in this situation. And you've been keeping yourself trapped. Because there's this one thing you just will not let go. You still applying for this job. Why? When you should be focused on yourself. Or perhaps when this person, their back is turned. Or perhaps they're focused on someone whose back is turned, or something like that. Or when you could just be sitting pretty. If you just look at it a different way. You're the eagle in this situation, not the chicken. You need to shift gears. And there's someone, whoever you're dealing with, they need to look at themselves, okay? Because when you shift yourself and you raise your vibration and you become more confident, you start putting more into you, that's going to send this person into their thinking place, right? They're going to start questioning themselves and looking at themselves, right? Because you're a wife. You're something to be honored. You're a husband. You're like, you somebody, okay? You is special. And then they're going to be like, oh my God, what am I going to do to get Gemini back? Because I'm not a good person, and I'm a drama king or a drama queen, and now they're pressuring me to make a decision, and I know I messed this up the first time, but I really, really want Gemini now. But I didn't know how to build a strong foundation with Gemini, and Gemini has now raised his or her standards and is not taking that shit no more. So how do I get this person back? Gemini, is this something that you really want to continue to go through? Or is it time to make a decision? Yeah, it feels like this for a while. But this is right behind it. This was waiting. On the other side, it's like, these are two very different energies. Where's the balance in that? All right, let's see here. Advice for Gemini. it's raining out here. Looking out this window. Advice for Gemini, same thing. Temperance. Some of you are dealing with another fire sign. Five Temperance here. Look at it. Was it meant to last? If we really look at it through eyes of truth, we'll see this is a disaster waiting to happen. What in the world? Okay. We'll see that perhaps we've even lost our way a bit when it comes to possibly this fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag. Or we're dealing with somebody who's lost their way and we've been keeping ourselves trapped because this is the one thing that we're refusing to let go of. But when you realize your worth, when you realize where you're rooted, or when you decide to root yourself, to ground yourself. This wasn't a very, I don't know, what is this? We've been keeping ourselves blind to something. It's like when they would apologize, it was okay. But we couldn't see who we were listening to. This person was wearing a mask. I just want to know what they're so scared of. What it is that they're not talking about that's keeping them. It's like you're manifesting me, but there's something that you don't want to say. And that's what led to the ending. And it's something that is about, it's like connected to a shame here. And the more you pull away, the more heavy they feel. This is somebody who's not aiming to be equal with you. This is someone who aims to gain control. And they do that by way of offering love. But it looks like the chance would be squandered again. This looks like something that would end up being repetitive, because this is someone who is impulsive and willing to put the whole love thing on the back burner whenever those impulses kick in. And then who's going to be affected by that? You. And then they look at it after the fact. They're like, oh my God, I did it again. But meanwhile, you over there mangled after a while. Any other messages for Gemini? This person already has a girlfriend or a boyfriend. Let's start there. Anything else? You gotta do it, Gemini. This is a you thing. This person makes you nervous anyway. Cold feet. This person probably even hates on you a little bit. You're never going to feel ready to walk away from this. You just got to float on. Like, leave it all there. It's kind of like when you're moving, you hit the lottery, and you look back at your house, and you're like, I ain't taking none of this shit with me. That's what you need to do. They already had a girlfriend or a boyfriend. And be careful who you decide to listen to. You know, everybody's not confident. Everybody's not in a good place to be listened to, okay? And if they're wrong about the advice that they're giving you, you're the one that's going to be affected. This person does love you, but this may need to be over. You gave your best to someone who was unreliable to you. Be very, very careful what you think about yourself. It's time for you to start manifesting something better for your life. And you're going to have to do that. You have to create space to manifest the things that you want in your life, okay, Gemini? So do not continue investing in that. And you know what that is. So like, share, subscribe. If you would like a personal reading, check the description box for that. To donate, check the comment section. And I'll see you in the next one.